What's going on, Conviver fans? Theo Nation fans, if you will. Uh, we got video confessional time, so we're gonna answer the confessional questions from last episode, and we are going to talk about the new swap and how I feel about everything. So we're gonna pull up sled shit right here. How has your swap tribe been? Do you think you've been positioned well? What size alliances are there? This is from the last swap tribe. Um, so at that tribe, oh my god, it was such a nightmare, dude. My teeth aren't white, yellow, by the way. My camera is just like a very yellow camera. I've had people point that out recently, and I have normal teeth. Okay, it's just a very like saturated camera. I don't know how to fix it. Sorry, side rant. But on that tribe, I was positioned well, but I kept getting like paranoid and nervous because of like the Bryce Ben cryptos crowd and the fact that like I had to rely on you know box ace eagle, and they weren't really like giving me anything in the conversations. We didn't have like that close of a bond. I really only felt truly connected to my partner, and of course the duo Steven and Marionette. um so I was walking on eggshells for about 2 weeks, and at a point I just said fuck it. And I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I need to vote one of these people out because I can't go into a swap or merge with all nine of these people on this tribe. So, um, I threw, and it worked. Like, how often do you get away with throwing a challenge? Not often. This is like I don't even know how many times I've thrown these org challenges and gotten away with it. Um, I felt like in danger for a bit, so I thought, oh, maybe it wasn't a good move, but I made it out alive. I got my way to like the 90% extent tile. Um, so that all worked out pretty well. Um, I had a side alliance of myself, Pika Chad, and the Box Ace duo. The only problem is the Box Ace duo was super inactive. They were like more inactive than I was, and I don't even think I was like that active, but they were like really, really inactive. So I didn't know 100% like how good that alliance was, but it was there. It was an option. And then this never got made in like an official alliance or anything, but I had we all sort of agreed it was like a voting block type thing. It was me, Pika Chad, obviously, because I'm including Pika Chad in everything. It was me, Pika Chad, and then it was Steven, Marionette, and the Eagle. So we were like the five, and I kept saying to myself, "Oh my God, is Eagle with me? I can't tell because he didn't give me anything." But I love the guy. When he's there, it's just great vibes all around. The only problem is he didn't like talk to me very much at all. When I'd try and talk to him, I just didn't get much. But everything was fine. So those were my alliances. Who do you see yourself sticking to for the rest of the swap? Who do you see getting voted out next in your tribe? Um, in the moment, I would have said like either myself, Bryce, or Ben, because Pika Chad and I had this plan, and I actually pitched this. That what if we just did Ben now? Because here's the thing: one of the Bryce Ben duo had to go, but Bryce is very self-destructive. He's not that good at the game, and he reminds me a lot of myself when I was first playing orcs. My very first conf run. Bryce reminds myself a lot of the way I used to play orcs. And you can't play like that. So, I wanted to keep him around just because I thought it'd be funny, and also because I knew that if we were to do Bryce, Ben is a smart enough player and a likable enough person that he can reposition himself in a great spot, take out myself, Pika Chad, all of our allies, and I didn't want that at all. So I was thinking, like, okay, let's just do Ben. The problem is, I think that was a bit of a blunder on my part, and the reason is, um, Steven was not willing to like make this like huge move and like cause waves or whatever. Steven, love the guy, but we're just very different players. Like he's not as like outspoken as I am. He's not like as bold as I am to like do crazy shit, which is understandable. I can't fault him for that at all. But the problem then becomes like, okay, how do I manage me playing my own game and making sure that I'm in good with this specific person? So with that, Peachhead and I, we sort of caved in a sense. I was very busy today, so I probably could have pushed a Ben boot if I was like on and trying, but like no, I didn't want to do it because it keeps me in Steven's better graces. And now I'm swapped out of tribe with Steven, so it worked out well because I did what he wanted, and now he kind of owes me one. So, trust rankings. I need to open. All right, y'all. So here's the Fiorino trust ranking. Plain and simple. Game is game. Okay. Number one, I got my boy Brady. I'm back with my boy. I fucking love this guy. It's not even close, dude. Brady is like, now that Swiss is gone, especially, I have no reason to not have Brady as my number one. Great vibes from the very start. If I could have a man crush on anyone in this game, I'd have a man crush on Brady. Okay, he's my number one, no question about it. Okay, number two, I'm actually gonna say is Ace. I like Ace, great vibes. My problem is he just wasn't very active, but like we sort of like established on paper that we have a working relationship, and I get very paranoid. I should move my fucking face cam to the left. No, it's the right. Excuse me. Move this to the right. I sort of keep forgetting that I like establish a game relationship with Ace because of how little we speak. But he could have very easily backstabbed me last round. I know at a point someone was saying he wanted me, but he quickly caved out that. He might have never even wanted my name. To tell you the truth, not 100% sure who to believe on that. Number three, actually no, I'm gonna say Steven is 2 and Ace is 3 because Steven has been more loyal to me and like just straight up in everything. I feel Pikachu's not my tribe anymore, so he just goes back to being my duo. Steven, I fucking love the guy, great guy. Unfortunately, we weren't seeing 100% eye to eye at first. Not eye to eye. Okay, I guess eye to eye. We weren't really seeing eye to eye at this last tribal council 100%, but the fact that he had my back means so much to me, and I want to work with people in this game who I know have my best interests at heart. So even if we view the game differently, it doesn't matter to me as long as we have that mutual trust. Okay, number 4, I'm going to say Hanky. Love the guy, great vibes. I was a little sad at first to see or to hear. I didn't answer the greed thing. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. To hear during greed what went down at the Alyssa tribal and then Swiss getting voted out like right after, or not Alyssa tribal, Swiss tribal, to have Alyssa switch with Swiss and then Swiss get voted out like 2 times, that hurts. But Hanky reassured me he's like an innocent passenger or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but I don't really care, honestly. I think Hanky's a great guy, and even though we could potentially end up being on different sides if Swiss were to win her way back into the game, I think that we can have something going on the side, and no one would question it. Number 5, Eagle. On paper, Eagle should be a lot higher on these trust rankings. We just don't talk. I could very well move you up if we got like closer or anything. Still, I'm thinking of it. I might actually do at some point. But for now, Eagle's gonna stay at 5. On an 8-person tribe, there's 2 more slots. There's 6 and there's 7. Number 6, I'm gonna say Ryan. Number 7, I'm gonna say Knight, because Knight I haven't trusted since the start of the game. And Ryan, we didn't really speak up until now, and he just didn't really give me much, like the initial messages. So maybe this is like petty. Maybe I'm like being a bitch. Whatever. I'm sure eventually we'll have a nice conversation. We'll get to know each other, be good friends, sort everything out. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, those would be my trust rankings. Those are my reasons for my trust rankings. Hopefully, it's laid out clear and concise for, all the specs. Is there anything else that I was asked? Let me see. No, that's it. I just didn't answer the greed question like a dumbass. Maybe I did. I'm just ADHDing around and forget about it. Um, Something that I did think was very, very silly though was I lied about a tree crashing into my house and breaking my roof because I didn't finish the comp. Um, I think Ben actually believed me because he asked if my house was okay. I'm such an ass, dude. I'm such a fucking asshole. Oh my god. Ben, if you're watching this postseason, I'm sorry for that. um, but I thought that was very silly. I would 100% lie about it again. But I told my like allies and shit that I just threw straight up. I don't think I'm gonna throw any more challenges. I don't see any reason to throw more comps. I think I'm in a good spot. Um, there's at a point in this video where I accidentally screen share my trust rankings for another org. So if this takes a bit to get uploaded, it's because I had to edit that part out. And I'm feeling like I just want to go outside and get high and sit in the hot tub, man. I'm not. Can't do this org shit right now, man. I gotta take a break. I've been on the computer working all day, filming, playing orgs. Like God, I feel like I have gray hair now. Like look at this. You see this? It's gray Fiorino hair. It's because I'm getting old and stressed. Anyway, 07. I'm out. Cheers.